Dear friends, almost every individual on this planet wants to achieve something in his life. But we all know that most of the people live life of survival and only few are able to achieve. Why few people are able to achieve? And why most of the people live life of survival? Because there is something that holds them back. That something is fear factor and lack of belief. People think that what people will say if I fall, because when I fall, I'm alone. There's nobody around me. People might laugh at me, or people just say that he was a fool who got failed. I also don't have any option because I cannot walk and I can move ahead. So what to do? Now I have two options. Either I will just cry, say, God, why only me? Why you selected only me for this failure, for this downfall? Or to get back and to move ahead, to achieve my goal back. Friends, I am going to share with you few stories that will talk about what people did to really achieve their goals. Before this, I would like to ask you one question. How many people really think to climb Mount Everest? Many, thousands, lakhs, because we have world has population of billions of people. But only few are able to climb Mount Everest. And we remember names of only those people who climb Mount Everest, who have climbed Mount Everest. We don't remember the names of people who just thought of climbing Mount Everest. Friends, life is like river. So if we don't know where we want to go and we just jump into this river, we will go with the flow and we will live a life of survival where we don't know where this river is taking us. But if we are living a life of achievement, we will know which path we have to take, and we will take our own path in this flow of the river. The few stories that I am going to share with you that really inspired me and many of people are from business, movies and sports. Let me share with you the first story. How many of you have seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness? This movie is about a real character, Chris Gardner. This person used to work as a salesman. He used to sell bone scanners. He was really struggling for paying his kids' daycare, for paying house rent, for buying grocery. One day, he saw a happy man, a smart man, driving a beautiful and expensive car. He asked him, "What do you do and how do you do?" This person said, "I'm a stockbroker." Now, Chris Gardner was not a college graduate, so he asked him, "Does one need college degree to become a stockbroker?" Person said, "No, one has to be good with numbers and good with people." He saw many other stockbrokers and he realized that they all are happy. They have the money to live a good life and all. And he thought of becoming a stockbroker. He faced many struggles. His wife didn't take him seriously, left him. His friends didn't give him money. The night before his dream interview for unpaid internship with Dean Reynolds, he was arrested for not paying parking tickets. Next day, he gave interview without shirt, and he was selected because of his confidence, because of his belief, because of his positive attitude. He faced many struggles during that unpaid internship because he didn't have money to pay for his house rent. He was thrown out of the house. He, along with his 2-year-old kid, he stayed in public toilets, slept in trains, stayed at the places where homeless people stay, and finally converted that unpaid internship opportunity into a full-time job. And in '87, he started his own brokerage firm. Today, Chris Gardner is a multi-millionaire international businessman. He runs a private equity fund that invests in Africa, and his partner is Nelson Mandela. What we learn out of this story is that this person had a dream. He wanted to live a better life. He didn't want to live a life of survival what he was living when he was a salesman. And he really struggled and made it what he wanted to make. The second story is from the world of movies. Everybody knows Amitabh Bachchan. Who is he? Everybody is saying that he's a superstar. He's truly a superstar. But we all know that when he started his career, he was a very simple person. He gave many flop movies. How many of you have seen Anand? Have you seen Anand?
Yeah.
Who was the star in Anand?
Rajesh Khanna.
Rajesh Khanna. Have you seen Sholay? Who was star in Sholay? Not Amitabh. But who is superstar now? We all know that Amitabh. He has seen many ups and downs in his life. He was doing very good in his career when he met a serious accident while shooting of Coolie, and he was on bed for a quite long time. We all know that what really happened when ABC and Amitabh Bachchan Corporation Limited collapsed. He went bankrupt. He had millions of fans. Everybody knew that Amitabh had taken wrong decision because of which he has paid. But we all know that because of Kaun Banega Crorepati, he came back and he has created history. Now we again call him superstar. There is another story, interesting story related to Bachchan family about Abhishek Bachchan. Friends, we all know that Abhishek Bachchan is doing very well right now. We all go to watch his movies and all. But we all know that when he started his career, he was not doing good. People used to laugh at him. I remember my friends used to say that Amitabh sir is not doing the way he should have done. He has acting in his blood. We all know that he was broke when people used to laugh at him when he was giving constantly flop movies, and Karishma Kapoor also said no to him for marriage. One day, he told his father, "Father, I'm really not able to do good in movies. I think I should start a business." His father said, "Abhishek, acting is in your blood. Both Jay and I are actors." I read this article in the newspaper when Abhishek did make movies like Yuva, Boom and all. He said, acting is in your blood. If you are not able to become a successful actor, you will not be able to do anything else. So prove yourself as a successful actor. You have to fight pride. When people laugh at you, write down why they laugh at you. When people call you unsuccessful, write down why they call you unsuccessful. And put this paper in front of your bed. Every morning when you wake up, look at this paper. And that will motivate you to work on the areas on which people laugh at you. And today we all know that Abhishek has become successful. Abhishek has given so many good movies that we all know that. Friends, my third example is from field of sports. All around the world, 50 million children start playing tennis, out of which 5 million learn tennis. 500,000 learn professional tennis. 5,000 reach to Grand Slam. 50 reach to Wimbledon. 4 reach to semi-final. And finally there is one winner of Wimbledon. In 1975, Arthur Ashe was holding Wimbledon trophy. He had millions of fans. He became successful after fighting so many devils. Few years down the line, he was diagnosed with AIDS. One of his fans, that happened because of blood transfusion in one of the surgery. One of his fans asked him, "Mr. Ashe, you are at pinnacle. You have so many fans. Whole world admires you. But God has chosen you for death. Why don't you ask him, why me?" Arthur Ashe replied, "When I was rising, when I was achieving everything in my life, I never asked God, why me? So why should I ask God now, why me?" Friends, it's all about our attitude, how we take failures and success. If a person is standing here today, doesn't mean that he cannot reach here. And if a person is here today, doesn't mean that he will not go down. It's all about a person's attitude, how he takes this situation. Sachin Tendulkar also doesn't hit sixer on every ball and doesn't make century in every match. But because of his constant perseverance, he is able to make it what he has made it today. One day, I asked one person, I respect him a lot. I said, "Sir, I want to become successful in my life. What should I do? I don't know what's really written in my destiny." He said, "Harsh, destiny is a journey. So, what steps you take now, what decisions you take today, every day, will decide what you will do 10 years down the line and in your whole life. So, work on your skills. Just don't work for money. Because if you have right skills, you will become a deserving candidate for what you desire." He also shared me one more interesting factor. He said, You know why successful people are successful? I said why? Because of their right judgment. Why successful people are able to take right judgments? Because of their experience. And how they get experience? Because of failures. So failures act as foundation of success. So if I am getting or if anybody is getting failures, doesn't have to lose heart, because these failures act as foundation of success which help it out in future successes. Friends, life is not a 100-meter race, it's a marathon. So if we get small failures, it doesn't have to lose heart, because there is a long journey that we have to cover and we have to take it to the next level. Thank you very much.